What is going on, shrimp keepers? I'm here with none other than the Chris Hardy.
What's going on?
Chris Hardy actually owns Triton Freshwater Aquatics.
Sure.
Is that right?
Yep.
And so we're in his fish room. We're gonna take a look around, and I'll show you guys all the tanks. But
Enjoy.
I'm excited. So we got some good stuff to see.
Yeah, that's it. A lot of new fish.
All right, and then we got, what is this? This is Tom in the background. We got Tom creeping in the background. Alright, so we got Chris Hardy, and we got Donna, we got Pete, and Tom all in the background, hanging out. And so, Chris, what are we looking at first?
Those are Lonocara Stewart Granti. The common name is Nagara Flametails.
Okay.
That male, these guys are probably 11 months old at this point.
Okay, how long do they live for?
Those will live probably 10 years is my guess.
Okay.
Hopefully they live that long for me.
Yeah, hopefully. Now, do you breed these?
Yeah, I actually got 1 or 2 females in there holding right now.
They mouth brooders?
Yep.
I've seen one. Did you mean to do, what is it, 1 male, 5 females?
No, that's pure dumb luck.
Oh, was it?
Bought a bag of 6 and
there you go. That's awesome. So is this pretty much the typical setup? You got a couple clay pots?
Yeah, just this is
PVC.
It's not a pretty setup. It's just meant just to breed, just so that the females can get away and hide if needed, and
Gotcha.
doesn't have to worry about it.
That's awesome. Now, what do you got going down here?
Down here, this is just a tank. Actually, gonna be clearing this out soon. These are black swordtails. I found them at the auction.
Oh,
You
nice.
don't see the solid blacks very often. Usually, you see like a tuxedo.
Yeah.
They got a little bit of white on them. These guys are solid black. Got a couple fry out of them so far. I haven't been really working with it.
Tell me this. I know that we talked about this before, but what is this media in here almost?
That is Christmas garland. You have to be sure not to make sure it doesn't have metal in it. But honestly, it's a plant. It's like a hornwort, you can call it. But it doesn't die. You don't have to worry about special lighting. You don't have to worry about dead plant matter, so it doesn't raise your TDS.
Nice.
And you can put it with cichlids, and it's great for hiding fry.
It actually looks really good too, believe it or not.
Yeah, and especially in the right lighting, if you throw some wood in it, it actually looks good. So I can't complain.
It looks like we got a 30-gallon breeder down here.
Yeah, these are all the lower tanks of 30 breeders. These are Lake Tanganyikans. They're Mass Julies, is the common name on them. These guys definitely, the pile rocks, I actually should probably double or triple that size because that's where they'll breed.
Okay.
So the hope is by providing them more places. I know I have some preparing, like right down there, that one clearing out sand in front of the cave. I have a feeling that one will be looking to breed soon. So
nice. Now is that probably a male then?
I believe that actually that might be a female. I think the males are the smaller ones. I'm still fairly new with the Africans, but you learn a lot really quick with them, whether you want to or not.
Now tell me this rock pile in the middle, what kind of stone is that?
That is Sirius stone. The reason I put that in there is because the Sirius stone does release some minerals.
Okay.
It fails the vinegar test.
Yeah.
So it actually increases the water hardness, which with your Africans is what you want to do.
So it's perfect for these guys.
Yeah, you can overload this tank and they love it.
Now we got to insert an ad real quick. You do sell this on your website, right?
Yes, I do.
Triton Freshwater Aquatics.com.
I try to be as reasonable as I can, and if you have any special requests on sizes, I can work with you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, also what a lot of people can do, and I'm hoping to do this when I get my RO set up, is people use wastewater for these cichlids.
Because it's got extra minerals.
You're saving the water, you're not wasting it.
Yep.
And it's actually better for them than normal tap water, so it's a win-win.
That's awesome.
These are Metroclima lentiscola.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, I'm still learning all the African names, and I'm sure somebody's going to comment on this and say how bad I butchered it.
Oh, they do it to me all the time.
Fairly certain I have 2 males in here. One way that I've been told you can tell is if you look at the male, look at the rear anal fin, see the little dot on it?
Yeah.
Yep. I got the 1 male showing, you can see who the dominant one is, but I think there's two or three total males in there.
Nice.
So these guys are just about getting to the size where I'm hoping they can breed.
Now, what temperature do you keep all the cichlids at?
Everyone does vary a little bit. The cichlids are typically around 75, 78.
Okay.
Room, usually I got keep it at 75, so the heaters don't do much.
Yeah.
I got 3.
It's nice. You got the furnace right here.
Oh yeah.
So you're ready to go.
Yep, I can adjust the temperature right on the side of it, and with the 3.5 inches of insulation.
Yeah, check this out. It literally is. 3.5 inches. So you insulated this room to last.
Oh yeah, I over designed it.
Well, that's the problem with being an engineer. You tend to over design things.
Yeah, it took me 6 months to plan it, but you know what? I got it done.
It worked out good.
These guys, actually, the star of this tank is the Inca Stone Cichlids.
Okay.
You probably won't see them. They do hide a lot. I got a male and a female.
Oh, I do see one.
Yeah, usually the female's out and about a little bit more. The reason I have the giant Daniels in there is because the male is being up on the female bed, and I thought, all right, I'll throw some dithers in there. Well, I threw neons in there. I threw 15 neons in there. The next day it came down, there was 3. Next day it came down, there was none. So I learned the hard way. I ended up going with giant Daniels. Those guys are a lot faster and bigger, so I don't have to worry about them actually eating them.
Yeah.
They do well together. Those are what I'm actually going to start going with for all my dithers in the big tanks.
Okay, that works.
They're cheap and they're functional. They're fast. They do their job. Yeah. And
that's awesome.
They're actually fairly colorful when they're not stressed out a little bit.
Yeah, now down here you still have the neons for the dithers?
Yep. These actually, let's see if I could spot one. These are the L494s. If you look carefully, let's say if you want to pop in right under there, there's one showing.
Oh, I do see, yeah.
They're kind of like a reddish in color with the stripes. I got those from Eric Boderock.
Oh, Eric Boderock. Eric Boderock's my buddy.
Yeah, he's got some real high quality stuff. Actually, I got probably, I think 3 species in this room I got from him.
No way. What'd you think of his room when you saw it?
Mind-boggling. He's got, what, I think 3 rooms?
Oh, no, 4. Because the cold water room is considered one.
Yep.
It's like a closet.
Yeah. So he's got 4 rooms.
It's like 3 like huge legit fish rooms and then one mini room.
Yeah, that mini room's the size of my room.
Yeah, no, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So what we got going on in here,
These
Chris?
are gold head compressissips.
Ooh, I like them.
These guys are probably going on 2.5 years old now. Let's say in that corner is where you got.
Oh, that's the big boy.
Now they do not like company. They anytime you pull out a camera, I feel like they hide. I can get a good picture of these guys at times. It's a miracle. So I'm looking to switch all my filtration over to those cubes too.
That's an effective way to do it.
They're simple. You don't have to worry about air stones.
Yeah.
You can't complain.
Gotcha. Now, did we look? Yeah, we looked. No, we didn't look down at this one yet.
Yep. These are another one I got from Eric. These are Apistogramma Agazi, sorry.
Agazi.
Tefe Blue Pearl.
Well, they're gonna be tough to see, aren't they?
Actually, there's a couple over here.
Ooh, there's one.
Let's see. Hold on. I don't know how this will work with the camera.
Yeah, they're chasing. Ooh, yeah.
We got 1 male and like 5 or 6 females. He just wanted to clear out a tank, so he's like, make me an offer, and the offer I made was apparently good enough, and I got the group.
Isn't that the worst when you make an offer and they're like, oh yeah, that works?
Yeah, it's like
it's better if you're like you make the offer and they're like, well, I was hoping for a little bit more.
Yeah, it's one of those you pay enough, but
yeah, it
was worth it. I was happy with the price I got.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. What color are they?
The male does kind of shimmer like a light blue, almost like the color of the neons with the stripe. That light blue.
Oh wow, that's pretty. Then
got a real sharp tail. It comes to a point. That's the Agazizi in them. Actually, there's the male right there. If you catch him in the right light, you can
I just missed him.
He just went back there. Let's see if the light will spook him out a little bit. The females, the nice thing about the Epistos females is they're always a bright yellow, especially when they get into breeding season. Right now, these guys are a little too young, I think, to breed for me.
Oh, he does have that nice blue.
They're gorgeous. Then what kind of stone do we got in this tank?
This is a Dragonstone. Why I got this in here is mostly just to grow fauna on. It doesn't affect the water parameters nearly as much as the Cereal Stone. It does if you have a couple 100 pounds in a tank. Yeah, you're gonna affect no matter what you do.
Oh yeah, and most stone pretty much leaches a little bit.
Yeah, the issue with this is that it's hard to clean. I didn't bother cleaning it just because these are kind of work tanks for me. I'm not too concerned with them.
Yeah, these are for breeding.
Yeah, so places to hide, places to do things.
Oh yeah.
These guys are probably my favorite. This was my first venture into Africans. These are the white Calvis.
And this is what got you hooked?
Yeah, these guys, a friend of them had them, and they were just, I loved them.
They do got a unique shape to them that is really appealing.
Yep, I've bred them 2 or 3 times. The fry are some of the hardest things I've tried to raise. I get them a little bit further each time, and they're tough.
Yeah.
They're the type of fish that when you go to stick your hand in to pull a cave, they go after your hand pretty good.
Do they?
Yeah.
Scares you, doesn't it?
I use hard air line. I scare them away a little bit.
That's
I literally
funny.
feed you, and now you're biting me.
No, you're biting the hand that feeds you.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah, I just had to change up the tank for them because they were kind of showing a lot of signs of aggression. I was having a couple males square off, so.
And that's no good.
No, I decided to change up, make it one big pile so that it wasn't big open in the center. It kind of gives them each a side.
Nice. Down here, I'm guessing we have some Epistos?
Yep, Pistogramma cacatoides. That one I actually can pronounce. These are triple reds. These originally actually I got from Ray Bierbauer.
Oh, good old Ray.
Yeah, these really, I had these guys at a 10 when I first got them, then they upgraded to a 20. Once I got them into this 31, you can see this guy, he definitely just kind of showing off, just chased one out of here. Actually, I got a cherry shrimp in there, that poor bastard. But yeah,
It's hilarious.
I try to clear all the shrimp out when I move a type of fish in there, but when they don't,
every once in a while they stick out.
if they don't let me catch them, I'm not gonna force it. But once
That
I
is
got
so
these guys
funny.
into this 30 breeder, I've seen so much more activity out of them.
Yeah.
Having the neons in there didn't cost me next to nothing, and
it
the
really
attitude
helps.
is so much different. You got them playing over here. I think you had a female there. I think 2 males just chased her
nice.
in. So I'm feeling soon I might be getting fried out of these guys. And with a 30 breeder, I'm hoping I don't have to pull anybody.
Yeah.
That it's enough space for everyone to kind of do their thing and not worry. There's not a big group in here. I'm thinking it's like a 3 and 4 number.
Yeah.
But they're starting to tuck into those caves and starting to show.
That's awesome.
breeding
So it's starting to
habits.
get exciting.
A little excited.
Now up here, I know we got some really cool stuff.
Yeah, these are Corridors Axelrodi. I just got these from a buddy of mine. This was a breeding group he had. He just wanted to move on. He was going with something special. So I made a trade with him, traded some wood. These guys, once they're in the 20, that for 20 gallon for Corys, in my opinion, is the perfect size. It's enough that they have space. They seem the calmest. I know a lot of people say for breeding them 10 works, but everyone I've talked to, well, around here at least, with a
Just
20.
20 works good.
Yeah,
It's a good footprint too.
and as you've noticed, most of my tanks are species only.
Yeah, which is
Other than the
nice.
dithers. Dithers to me they're doing a job. They get fed because they're doing a job, but that's all they're there for.
Yeah, you're not trying to breed dither fish.
No, not at all. I get them because they're cheap and they're functional and they do what they do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So-
And the plants look great in that tank.
Yeah, actually, I just got those and couldn't complain. I got them from Mike's Wet Pets. He's always,
Mike's such a nice guy.
He's always right sizing. He's trying to. He's slowly getting out of it. And he wants to focus on more what he enjoys, not so much work.
Yeah.
So I went over to his house this weekend, and
Is he close to here?
Yeah, he's probably like 20 minutes.
Oh, that's awesome.
So-
He's such a nice guy. Like such a nice
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
Over here, I'm guessing more Pistos.
Yep, Pistogramma kelleri. That sadly is a male-only tank. There's 3 males in there.
Oh
If anyone
no.
has females, please reach out to me.
And this is how you spell the name, just so you know.
Yeah.
So if you guys have this fish,
Please. I got 3 males in there, and I definitely got a dominant male. And
yeah, this guy's hiding in a tiny little cave.
There's the dominant males right middle back. He'll come out in a second.
Oh,
When
okay,
he
I see.
flashes, he looks good. I got some pictures on my Instagram of him. He's one of the most.
No, what's your Instagram, just in case anyone?
Triton Aquatic, I believe.
Triton Aquatic. There we go.
Haven't been on there in a little while. I'm sorry for all my
That's all
followers.
I love this cholla wood or cholla wood. I'm guessing it's teddy bear.
Yeah, that's the teddy bear.
That is so cool. And you had another piece over here.
Yeah. What I like about it is how big it is. The fish, it's not
Oh, yeah.
the little stuff the fish can use. What I tell when I order my cholla wood in, I tell them, please just send me your junk. That's what I want. I want
There she is.
Star of the show. Yeah, I asked the suppliers to send me the junk stuff.
Yeah.
I use it for my
Your personal
Plecos.
tank. Yeah.
Plecos enjoy it. Everything likes to nibble on it, so it works.
Awesome. So do you sell the teddy bear type?
No, the teddy bear I don't stock. I know a few people that do, and it's one of those. I don't use it enough that I carry it. Everything
Gotcha.
I carry is stuff that I use myself.
Gotcha. That's a good way to be.
Yeah, you know what? If it doesn't sell, then I use it.
You use it up.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Exactly. It's product, and I have my own fish store in my basement.
Yeah. And you can't beat it.
No.
You get wholesale pricing for stuff that you use already.
Yep.
And then you sell a little bit, helps pay for the hobby. It all works. That's awesome. Now, what's going on in these bottom tanks?
Bottom tanks over here, nothing very pretty. These are I got 4 young cichlids that I'm raising up. These are Alonakara Jacob Friedberg Burgei.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, they're swallowtail cichlids. I got 4 of them. These guys are going on 6 months. They were a little stunted. I didn't have them in the right size tank for a while.
Gotcha.
So finally got them in their own tank just to kind of let them grow up.
Pandora.
Star of the show. She's the attention whore.
She doesn't like that we're not paying attention to her right now. And then over here are some endlers or
These are
guppies?
Nebula steel guppies. These things, the
Nice.
males are amazing. I love them.
Oh,
There's the
yeah.
male right there.
Is this one in the front?
Yep.
1, 2?
Yeah, actually, the one you're looking at with the long tail. It's a little tail looks like he's a little beat up, but that one's a little younger.
No, they're gorgeous.
Yeah, they flash some beautiful colors. It's hard to actually get pictures of them because they're moving so
Oh,
non-stop,
yeah.
but getting video of them is nice.
Some big females in there. I love the subwasser tank in there.
Oh yeah, it's nice. It allows babies to hide.
Oh my gosh, look at the babies in here.
Oh yeah, these are the double swordtail endlers.
Oh, I did see these earlier.
Pardon me. I just noticed I missed a fish in my moving around stage.
Uh-oh. Well, that's a good thing about doing video is you look at every single tank.
Yep.
Yeah, hi, Nebula. Yeah, these double swordtails are gorgeous. So. Look at that.
Yeah, these tanks aren't too exciting. Actually, this is tank I'm doing the best in right now. These are pygmy Corys. A trick I learned from
nice.
our friend Joe Doyle was clear marbles. Throw them in a little bit of corn, one layer, and as long as it's a species-only tank, they will lay their eggs in the marbles. And I haven't had to do anything. I don't do anything special to raise the babies. I don't pull them. It's a maintenance-free tank. I love it.
No way, and they're breeding.
Yep, I started with 5, and you see the whole corner under the filter back there.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them sitting in there, and those are one of the few fish that I feel safe putting with shrimp.
Oh, that's cool.
They'll probably eat some of the babies occasionally, but they're
For the
so
most
docile.
part, yeah, they're good to go.
I know everyone's always asking that question. What's shrimp safe? The
Pygmy
answer
Corys.
usually is nothing.
Yeah, nothing really, but there's
Yeah.
things you can get away with, and this is one of them. I agree with that.
These next ones these were sold to me as Venezuelan Corys. Now, I haven't got a real firm positive idea on them. They kind of look like bronzinias to me, but they do flash some different colors here and there. Like when they're out of the water, when I'm transferring from tank, they do have a little bit of green shimmer to them. So I'm hoping I've sent pictures to Eric, and it's one of those. Jury's still out. So
Gotcha. So you're not 100% sure yet.
Yeah. One of those, I haven't been able to find much information on that species name, so I don't necessarily think they were labeled correctly, and that's what you get when you go to auctions. So.
Gotcha. Well, they look good. I mean,
Yeah, I can't complain.
and I love the tank. Like, I just like random rocks, driftwood. Like, this is my type of tank.
Well, if you think about it, most of these fish, where they're from, people aren't setting the stone in place. They're not setting.
Yeah.
It's just whatever falls in the creek.
Exactly.
And
Not. Yeah.
I've watched these videos on YouTube before. It's natural aquascaping, where this guy goes out to this river and sees pretty much whatever he pulls out of the river. Fish, plants, everything comes right from that creek. And it
Just goes right
best
into the
videos,
tank.
Look them up. They're like natural aquascaping or something.
No way.
It's a fantastic watch, and you see
That's
these
awesome.
tanks go together, and it's an amazing tank, and it takes the guy 20 minutes. These are Synodontis leucopinus.
Ooh,
Yeah, that one's
she's
yeah.
fat.
Oh yeah, she's ready to go. I gotta get a pot with some holes in it for them to hopefully lay the eggs in. It's the only way to get these guys to actually not eat the eggs is to catch them in a separate container.
Yeah.
But these guys are always in and out of caves. They're always moving nonstop. I don't think I've ever seen one actually sit there like that. That's just guarding this cave.
Usually they're always
they're
moving.
wiggling. They're going back and forth from cave to cave, and yeah, that one must be protecting the cave for some reason. But yeah, so I'm usually posting little videos of these guys. I don't post pictures because
That's
it's
awesome.
too hard.
What, on Instagram?
Yeah. So the wife likes to take pictures and stuff. These
Cool.
guys are real special. These are still fairly new to the country. These are CW049. When they have a name like that,
049?
yeah. When they have a name like that, it's fun. These are the black diamond Corys, is what they're now starting to go as. They're probably one of the more high-end fish I keep right now, which is not saying much. I keep kind of cheaper stuff. I like keeping stuff that it's commonly available. I don't.
Yeah. Well, you want to breed it.
Yeah, I want to breed it. I'm in it for the BAP, for the local club. Try to turn some stuff in.
Now tell me, like, how much do one of these retail for?
Each of those is about 25 each.
Okay, that's pretty
A
pricey.
little bit smaller than that. These guys have had them for about 2 months now, and they've probably doubled in size.
Wow, so
So-
you're feeding them good.
Yeah.
What do you feed them?
Rapashi grub pie. That is my favorite in this room. That and the bottom scratch.
Where can we get that from?
Triton Freshwater Aquatics.
There we go.
Yep.
Nice.
Gotta love the plugs.
You gotta love the plugs.
I would say, actually, if you want to come over here quick, you can catch.
Oh,
We
there's
got
a
a baby
baby right
there. We got baby on the glass too.
Now what are these?
These are L330.
Oh, and there's one on the filter.
Yep.
The 3 of them.
Yep. I just had my first batch of fry with these. I believe I only had 3, actually 4. That actually just made my night. There's a 4th one right there.
There is, yeah.
That is the first time I've actually seen all 4 at once.
Let's try to find another one real quick.
Yeah, I believe there was only 4 or 5 eggs, so that
nice.
fact I see 4 babies, that's nice. I wanna, that might be what I do when everyone leaves here, is I might try to, actually, number 5.
Yeah, number
1,
5.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah,
That's awesome.
that just made my night. I got 2 more than I thought. So I'm gonna try to get them pulled, and I think I want to sell them. Unless it came from, no, it came off the filter.
No, the filter one's still there.
I might have 6.
You might have more than you
Yeah, I
think.
thought I had 3. But yeah, I'd like to pull them, get them into a breeder box so I can start really feeding them, get them up to size. They literally just came out of the cave this week. So, good timing for you to be here.
Yeah, that is awesome. These are L333s, right?
Yep.
These aren't easy to breed.
I've had them for 4 years.
So they're an investment.
I got them when they're an inch long, and it's devastating when it takes this long.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
1 female, 3 males. I got lucky.
How was it when the day you found them? You were like,
My wife had come down because she thought something terrible happened in the fishing couch. I was screaming.
you were yelling that
Oh,
loud.
I was screaming. I was loving life. It was a good day.
All right, so we are in Chris Hardy's garage, and apparently he has live plants out here.
Used to.
You got to keep them cold.
Yeah.
But Chris got a ton of stuff. He's got a ton of aquascaping stuff. He's got Dragonstone over here. He's got Series Stone over there. Now, do you ship all of this stuff?
Yes. Anything that fits in a box.
Anything that fits in a box, you'll
Yep.
ship it.
This one's gonna be the hard one.
Yeah. Yeah, you might have to snip that end off.
But I got some boxes that I make them work with. The 16 by 12 by 12 boxes from USPS.
Oh my
Those work.
gosh.
Just hopefully the person not in California.
That's awesome. So, Chris, just real quick, how did you get into this? Like, what made you decide, like, I'm going to start Triton Freshwater Aquatics?
I got engaged and I wanted to build a fish room. So my wife said, make the fish pay for it and you can build a fish room. So fish are paying for it.
So here you are.
And then after I built the fish room, I had some customers that liked the product, so I just kept going.
That's awesome.
It's doing okay.
Now, how long have you been doing it for?
Triton Freshwater Aquatics has been a business officially for 2.5 years. I've been selling for 4.
Nice.
So it started with just plants and stuff, and gave up the plants for easier stuff to maintain, and
Yeah. This stuff sits in the garage.
Yeah.
Doesn't die.
When people want it, I ship it.
There you go.
If they don't want it, I put it in my tanks.
That's awesome. Now, do you have like a catchy catchphrase for Triton Aquatics?
I've never been that
Nothing
type.
like that?
No, I've never been that type. I know a lot of people do, and it's tacky.
Oh, yeah.
I try not to.
That's awesome.
I tell people how it is, and it's...
Now, what's your principle? Like, what do you stand behind? Like, you sell this stuff, you use it in your tanks.
Don't want to sell people stuff that I won't use.
Gotcha.
In my opinion, you got sellers out there that are selling stuff that they've never used, never have an experience with, and or don't actually believe in it. Why
sell it?
do that? Yeah. You only sell stuff that you would use in your personal tanks.
Exactly. That's awesome.
So I try to use everything, and if I don't use it before I sell it, I'm using it while I'm selling it, and
Yeah.
so it's fun.
Now, Chris, I ask everyone this. If you could give one piece of advice to everyone watching, what would it be? It could be anything. It could be about life. It could be about fish tanks.
Going back to that pointing story we talked about, which is bridge jumping. Take the jump.
Take the
Always
jump.
Take the jump.
Why don't you tell that story? Because you didn't tell it on camera.
No, I didn't.
Just a quick version.
We were in Baños, Ecuador. 250-foot bridge. You go out, you pay these guys $20, and you get a stiff rope. It's not a bungee. Stand at the edge of this little rebar platform, and you jump out as far as you can, because the farther out you jump, the less of a snap it is at the bottom. You dive straight forward towards this river of rocks. If the rope breaks, you're dying. But it is the biggest thrill of your life swinging there afterwards. So I always tell people take the jump, and it's worth it.
That's awesome. But don't ask your wife, because she'd say, don't do it.
She'd say hell no.
Don't.
She'd say hell no, but I'll try anything once. I want to eat puffer fish. She thinks I'm nuts. I want to scuba dive, Great Barrier Reef.
You've eaten guinea pigs.
Yep.
You've done it all.
Guinea pig is good. I'm sorry for anyone that owns one in Ecuador. It is part of the culture. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So you gotta engross yourself in the culture.
Definitely. Whenever you travel, get a chance to do it and enjoy it.
That's awesome. Here, let me turn this around. Well, Chris, I always do this. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thanks
it was
for
a
stopping
pleasure
by.
checking out your fish room and your business. You're doing great things
So far.
He's a genuine guy, and you don't get that too much in this industry or this hobby. And so definitely support Chris if you can. And Chris, thank you again.
Thanks.
So we'll see you guys.